Hello and welcome to another episode of the Gospel Rescue Mission podcast. My name is Eric Mortensen and I'm guest hosting today. Today I thought I'd head over to the Fikso Family Center and see if I could surprise one of the RAs with a quick interview. So let's see what happens.
Hi, can I help you?
Hey, what's your name?
Margie.
Are you an RA here?
Yes, I am.
Right. Hey, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Come on in.
All right.
I'm Margie. I've been here 18 months. This has been a godsend for me. I was homeless. Came here. They made me part of their family. And it's been a win-win ever since.
So, how did you become homeless?
Bad decisions. Bad decisions. I mean, I went to a motel. And I stayed at a motel for a week. I had one night left. And I had called the mission years ago and couldn't get in because they were so full. And I took a chance to call. They said, come on in, we have a bed for you.
Oh, great.
And it was great.
Yeah.
And everybody was wonderful. They still are wonderful.
So tell me a little bit about your journey here. So you've been here for a while.
Yeah.
So what was it like those first 2 months?
I was scared to death to come here. Scared to death. And I came in, and two other girls came in same day. So the three of us hooked up together.
Okay.
So the first couple of months, we're together all the time, you know. But everybody was so nice that it didn't take long. You know, and all of a sudden I was head of laundry, and I was head of this and head of that. And
So they must have seen some leadership,
I hope so.
qualities in you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I left for a while. I went to Faith House for a while, which, you know, is part of this. And there was a lady here that needed a bed over at Faith House really badly. And she couldn't walk up the stairs. It had to be downstairs, and that was my room. So I gave up my room to come back here because I love the mission so much. And she took it on over there.
Hey, so you moved out of the mission, but to help someone else out, you moved back to the mission.
Right. And I said I wanted to be an RA if I came back.
Yeah.
And they said, you got it.
Yeah.
And I've had it ever since.
So what's it like being an RA here at the mission?
Boring. It has its times when it's just boring. But then when stuff falls, it falls hard, you know. You're dealing with 17 personalities, and they all have their quirks, and they all have their good points, and you just try to balance them. It's a balancing act. That's what I see.
So are you a believer?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Were you a believer before you came here?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But this place has only made me more so. When I was at Faith House, I would come back for chapel. And I've thought about leaving before, and I think, I don't want to give up chapel.
So some people say, oh, I don't want to go to the mission because they make you go to chapel. And you're sitting here saying, no, I'd rather be at the mission so that I can go to chapel.
Right, exactly. You know, because all the chaplains are different. You have 12, I think, chaplains a week, and each one is different. And they all have their different ways of teaching. Mm-hmm. So it's always a new experience. It's never an old experience where you're going, oh gosh, it's so-and-so again. And it's just always new. It's always new. And they're all such firm believers that you can't help but believe. You know, and everybody has a story. They all have stories to tell about what made them believe. So, yeah, it made me stay.
What are your plans for the future?
I don't know. I would like to I don't want to move out right away. So I'm not going to say I want to move out right away. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Just become a stronger person.
Just working on yourself?
Yeah. Can always use that.
So, tell me about like a typical day here at Fikso for all of the ladies. What's the schedule like?
I get up at 4 a.m. every day because I have a girl here that goes to work at that time. So usually you sleep till 5:30, but I get up at 4 a.m. every day. And I come down here and I let her go, you know, and do her meds and everything with her. And then at 5:30, all the other girls come. They check in. They have breakfast at 6. At 6:30, they have meds. At 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, they're doing the dorm chores. Getting ready for the day. 8 o'clock, we go to chapel. We're there till 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock to 9:30 is free time. Go next door, get something to eat. All that stuff. 9:30 is chore meeting. You learn your chores. And if you get a chore on Monday, it's for the week. The same chore. So,
So what kind of chores?
like this is your house. Windows, living room, dusting and vacuuming. Dining room, mopping and sweeping the floors. Just as if it was your own house, you're doing the same chores. Washing walls. Then the second Saturday of the month, we have deep clean chores, where you really clean out the refrigerator and clean out the stove and do that stuff. So we do that second Saturday of the month. But anyway, a regular day. Girls are done with their chores early. So a lot of them crochet. We have a crochet farm going on here. And they crochet things. And in fact, this blanket right here, a girl crocheted that for me. Isn't it beautiful? Another RA crocheted that for me. It's bigger than I am. So we're having all the chaplains are saying stuff over it. What is it called? They're blessing it. Yeah. So that's really cool. We're having them all bless it. So I'm feeling very blessed right now. 12 o'clock is lunch to 12:30. 12:30 to 1 is free time. Some girls have afternoon chores, so they'll be doing those. 3 o'clock you can go up to your room until 5. 5 is dinner. And it's just a meal. You have dishes, you clean the dining room. And at 6 o'clock is chapel again to 7. And 7 to whenever is free time. So
more crocheting time.
More crocheting time. Those crocheters are busy, let me tell you. I just keep telling them I wear size this, and could use another blanket, and I put my order in now. So it's always busy. There's always something to do. And with so many girls, there's cliques, so these people are doing this, and these people are doing this, and everybody's working on themselves. The main part of the mission is to help you work on yourself. There's no bad guys here. Everybody's a good guy. Maybe some forgot it for a little while. But they come here, they learn that they're a good guy again. Yeah. That's the way I feel about the mission.
How are the staff here?
They're great. Monica being coordinator, best thing they ever did. She is excellent. She is one of us. The RAs are smart. Not that I'm smart, but they're smart. They have heart. They have compassion. You have to have compassion to be an RA here. Because sometimes the girls go through a rough patch, and they want to cry to somebody, and you have to have a heart. I think the staff here is really good. Brian, everybody, Ken, everybody's good. I have no complaints about the mission. Not a one. Not a one.
So how have you grown since day one to...
I was on drugs when I came here. Gave up drugs. Made stupid decisions. I don't make stupid decisions anymore. I'm much more aware of my life and liking it. I like myself a lot. It took me a long time to become this person, and I like who I am. That's the biggest thing I've gotten out of it, is that I like myself now. So, that's it for the mission. You know what? You asked me what I would do when I leave here. I'd like to come back here and be something part of the mission.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Just give back.
Yeah. I love this place. Yeah, this place is my home. This place is a godsend to people. I mean, we get people that are so broken, and we fix them. Yay! And I mean, nice people like you. So, I can't think of anything bad about the mission.
So let's talk about successes. So you've been here long enough to see, people go through.
A lot.
So what are some of the big successes you've seen?
2 girls just bought a house.
Bought a house.
The girl that I gave a bed to over at Faith House, her and another roommate over there at Faith House just bought a house. Biggest one they've ever heard of.
So you can be homeless, come to
Yes.
the mission,
Yes, and buy a house.
and buy a house.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that is amazing. We have a lot of girls. If I look back now and I think, last Christmas, we have a whole thing of girls, and it's not because they've been kicked out. It's because they got apartments, houses, stuff like that. They got their lives together. So we have a whole another group of girls. I think there's 2 of us, one's another RA, they've been here a long time. And a lot of it's been by choice, we're just not ready. We're just not ready. And why go back into it if you're not ready?
Exactly.
You're going to end up back again and be broken. So those are all pluses. The house thing is a big thing. Right now, I'd say we have 17 girls, and I would say 10 of them have jobs, full-time jobs. One of our girls just got a job today. So we have a working mission right now. Because I've been here before when the girls weren't working, and this is a working mission right now. So those are all pluses. These girls will be gone soon. Real soon. Not back out on the street. They're making money. They're saving money. Everybody has bank accounts. Some people have savings accounts. I have a savings account myself. Never thought I would have that. We all grow up here.
What would you say to someone who's in their tent in the park, making poor choices?
Come to the mission. We'll offer you a home. That's what I would say. We'll offer you a beginning. Yep. Don't be afraid of us. We don't bite. We'll help you get back on your feet. We'll give you back your life. That's what I would say.
What would you say to the donors who help run this?
God. Thank you. God thanks you. We had one come in today. I'm not sure what she brought. It's not important if she brought anything. But she did a tour. Not too many times do they want to do a tour. She did a tour and thought the place was wonderful. We wouldn't exist without our donors. We would not exist. And they're behind we never meet them, except for today. They're our livelihood. And they're so kind about it. Some of them, would think would be flamboyant about it. These people are just kind. I mean, they're just kind. And every penny that they donate to us goes on this mission and to the women. So I thank you for that. I thank the donors. Thank you, donors.
So is there anything else you wanted to say?
Thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, it was great talking to you too. I'm going to give you a hug.
Okay. You got one.
It was so nice meeting you.
You too, honey.
And I'll see you around.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Was she showing up complaining?
Yeah. Hey, it was so great to be able to just talk to Margie and hear her experiences as an RA over at the Fikso Family Center. That about does it for this edition of the Gospel Rescue Mission podcast. Thanks for listening, and if you want to find out more about the mission, head over to grantspastmission.org.